And Paul has worked side by side with Don for a couple of decades now, 17 years, you said, and he was like a surrogate father, right?
Oh, Don was great. I'll tell you what, from start to even just the last few days, trying to speak with Don, and just a great guy to be around. So what I did is I went together and just put a little bit of my pieces together and talked about the type of person that maybe some of you never got to experience with Don. Here's a look.
I got interested in weather long before I started doing it on television, and the opportunity came about when I started working here at WKBN way back in July of 1970. The TV program director at the time, a gentleman by the name of Norm Berger, said to me, "Hey, you want to do the weather on TV tonight?" And I said, "What?" And it just kind of went from there.
What a journey it turned into. Little did I know that this guy who was given an opportunity to do the weather in the 70s would eventually become one of my best friends. Don took me in from the first day. That was 17 years ago. How lucky I am to have spent my working career with a guy like Don Guthrie. He was welcoming to anyone. In fact, I was one of many who turned to him for advice and direction as I started my career. He was the father, away from home for so many reporters and anchors who moved to Youngstown to work here at WKBN. And what a father he was. We would spend hours talking about his family, who he loved so much. In fact, if we were not talking about weather, we were talking about life. Don would make you feel right at home with any conversation. He wanted to know about your life, how you were, how was your family. We spent many hours bumping elbows in the weather center, many hours working through severe weather nights. We never had an argument. It was an amazing working relationship that I was truly blessed to have. Here is a guy with 40-plus years of broadcast experience, and he never dripped 1 ounce of ego. He was respected, and he was true enough to respect others for their abilities. He was a true professional that cared about his viewers. We were friends more than co-workers. We had so many laughs that we would cry sometimes. My time spent with Don was a pleasure that I will truly cherish forever.